Hello there, welcome back to Eternal. I hope your day is going well. I'm the Jedi Master, and today we're going to be talking about the second form of lightsaber combat, Makashi. This is part of our 7 forms of lightsaber combat playlist for all you Jedi and Sith out there that want to learn some lightsaber combat and want some history on it. Now, a quick note on this form actually, it was very elegant, and at the start of every duel they would salute each other, just like in fencing. And for that matter, Form 2 is a very, very good representation of fencing in the Star Wars galaxy. It's precise, it uses the footwork, and it's got the precision of foil and the cutting from saber, making it the dueling form. It's also known as the Way of the Isalamir. I think I pronounced that right. It took me a long time to figure out that pronunciation. I think I've nailed it there. Now, Form 2 was designed at actually countering Form 1. Now, as I said, Form 1, I said in an earlier video, Form 1 was a lot broader. It had broader swings, meaning they were wider. They were a little bit more, unrefined and a bit more clumsy. And what they were realising as the Sith rose up and you had the 100-Year War was, they're using lightsabers, this isn't working, we need something to counter this. How do you counter big clumsy strikes? With timed thrusting and counters and precise hits. And this is exactly what Form 2 was. It had great footwork, designed to outmaneuver your opponent, and then it uses a thrust or a light cut to be able to hit your target precisely, and it uses quick timing, for that matter, to basically defeat them. And it's very quick, it's agile, it's precise, and it's very elegant. As Count Dooku himself said, it's an art. Now, Form 2 did have its flaws. And those were, it wasn't great against guns. That's because they weren't trained in deflecting blaster bolts. They were trained at dueling, which you don't duel someone with a blaster, you duel someone with a lightsaber or electro staff or force pike. And so this kind of meant they lacked the same skills that someone who did Sarasu or Shien, meaning they were vulnerable to blaster fire. Wrong one. They're actually very good against the lightsaber. However, I'm going to contradict myself and say the second weakness, and that was it lacked basically effectiveness in a group. If you were attacked by multiple enemies, they wouldn't stand much of a chance because it was focused against one-on-one combat. So if they were going to take on the Sith as a group, it's not like the Sith are going to go, no, my friend, you can duel one of us at a time, you don't have to worry, we'll just stand around you and let one of us go at a time. They're just going to go, no, you're going down. They would just swarm you and they'd take you out. There's no way you're going to survive that. And so that was this other weakness. It wasn't good against groups of Sith, basically, and was only targeted at one-on-one dueling. Now, there are notable members that used Makashi, most notably Count Dooku. Now, he trained in Makashi under Yoda and became one of the greatest duelists ever. I am probably contradicting myself when I made that video on Dooku versus Maul, and I said Maul would, in the end, just slightly win. But I still stand true to that, saying my reasoning in a quick recap of that was, I think Maul would, in the end, just be able to overpower Dooku. But I'll leave that up to you guys, and please tell me your thoughts. Now, Dooku was brilliant, he had very nice footwork, and he was able to take on Yoda and Anakin and Obi-Wan in a pair, which is something very rare. That rhymes. Now, he was basically a master of this form. He was excellent. He was very precise. His footwork was very elegant and just brilliant. There are some other members that, did Form 2. Asajj Ventress, his own Padawan, had good Form 2. Even though she used 2 blades, her footwork was there, you can see it. She used light cutting and she occasionally uses thrusting with 2 of them. And it is very much Form 2 representative. You can see there's a lot of footwork in it, and it's actually very, very elegant. A Jedi member is Shark T, and we see that actually when she is pretty much chasing fives a bit, and you can kind of see her action. It's quite precise, even though we don't really see her duel much. We see her actually, going down more often. But yeah, she was a master of Form 2, even if we don't see it often. And I'm going to throw a bonus, which is Ki-Adi-Mundi, who, even though he's also a master of Form 4, if you watch that Revenge of the clip or the 66-bit, you can see he's got very nice footwork, and even though they're not as skilled in deflecting blast bolts, they can deflect them. You can see their footwork's there, and, he is a master of Form 2 as well. Now, quickly to recap the main points of Form 2, it was the dueling form. It used agility, movement, and precise thrusting and cutting to take out your opponent. it was very much emphasised on one-on-one dueling, and its weaknesses were against gunfire and grouped dueling. So it's a great thing Darth Maul wasn't trained in Form 2. Overall, I do hope you've learned something from this video, and for all of you, Form 2 studiers, and for all you fencers, I don't know how much this will help you guys, but, you can be like, yeah, Master of Form 2. But yeah, guys, I hope your day goes well, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in the world. May the Force be with you, and I'll see you next time.